Buyers are bypassing traditional search and asking AI directly for answers. If your brand doesn't appear in those generated responses, you are rapidly losing visibility with your target audience. Pumping out a massive volume of AI-generated articles certainly helps you compete for clicks in standard Google search results, but winning those standard rankings offers zero benefit if your highest value clients are using ChatGPT or Perplexity for direct software recommendations, and your brand is entirely absent from the conversation. This functional divide is best represented by comparing two specific platforms, Tely AI and GeoForge. This split-screen matrix shows the core difference. The left side is traditional SEO, measured by article volume and traffic. The right side is generative engine optimization, or GEO, where the goal is getting AI models to explicitly trust, cite, and recommend your business. Treating all AI content tools as a single category creates a massive blind spot. It forces you to choose a platform based on subscription price rather than actual business alignment. Relying exclusively on public web data is incredibly appealing at first, because it allows you to spin up a high volume of articles almost instantly. The unavoidable downside is that the process only remixes information that already exists online. The resulting content is highly derivative and lacks any distinct perspective. Large language models are specifically trained to identify and filter out that repetitive text when they compile authoritative, expert answers for users. This funnel visualization illustrates the alternative. To secure a position as a recommended thought leader, you have to feed the AI unique business insights, like sales calls and expert interviews, that don't exist anywhere else. Brand visibility in the AI era is dictated by the exclusivity and quality of the data you feed the engine, not the volume of content you manage to publish. Tely AI handles research by autonomously reading through your existing website and scanning public competitor documents to build context. This method reliably generates up to 250 highly readable, SEO-optimized articles every single month. The trade-off is that synthesizing existing public data means Tely cannot elevate your brand beyond the standard talking points your competitors are already using. This flowchart outlines GeoForge's opposing architecture. It relies on a proprietary knowledge base, actively pulling in internal sales calls, expert interviews, and CRM data. By heavily relying on this internalized knowledge, GeoForge outputs highly nuanced arguments that language models naturally trust and cite. The operational reality for GeoForge is that it requires significant upfront human effort to gather, organize, and upload those internal assets. You're trading the convenience of plug-and-play article generation for a highly defensible, authoritative brand position. Once configured, Tely AI runs a completely hands-off workflow, managing everything from initial topic research to direct CMS publishing. For marketing teams stretched thin on resources, this provides massive time savings while maintaining consistent Google rankings. The blind spot in this method is that there is zero active outreach and zero tracking for your share of voice inside language models. Relying solely on autonomous publishing leaves you with absolutely no control over how AI engines summarize your products to potential buyers. GeoForge tackles this distribution gap directly with two specific tracking and outreach tools, SiteForge and SignalForge. This radar chart demonstrates how these tools actively track competitor benchmarking and engineer targeted citations across platforms like Gemini, Claude, and ChatGPT. Tely AI automates standard content distribution. GeoForge actively manages your corporate reputation, shifting the focus from sheer web traffic to high-intent AI visibility. Tely AI offers an accessible entry point, starting at $699 per month. As this line graph shows, Tely's cost scales linearly up to $1,999, driven entirely by the volume of articles you require. That budget pays purely for production scale. It offers no strategic positioning tools and no competitor monitoring. GeoForge's self-serve platform starts at a higher baseline of $1,250 per month. This comparison table breaks down what that baseline cost actually covers. It removes article caps entirely and includes continuous LLM monitoring along with active citation management. They also offer a fully managed option at $2,500 per month, which integrates paid media campaigns and provides a dedicated strategist. Committing to GeoForge's higher price tag is justifiable only if your business model actually monetizes high-authority B2B citations. Making the right decision means identifying your current growth bottlenecks rather than comparing lists of features. The first distinct business profile is the volume-driven scale optimizer. These early-stage operations face strict budget constraints, prioritizing top-of-funnel Google traffic above all else. If you follow this decision tree, teams needing top-of-funnel lead volume map directly to Tely AI as the ideal solution. For this group, surrendering the AI reference wars is an acceptable trade-off in exchange for sustaining immediate, necessary lead generation. Consistent and effortless output trumps complex search optimization for a lean, budget-conscious team. The second business profile is the authority builder. These companies operate in a high-ticket B2B space, where earning an AI shortlist recommendation directly drives massive revenue pipeline. As the decision tree expands, organizations needing defensible brand trust map directly to GEOforge as the required solution. This path demands operational commitment. Your team must have the internal bandwidth and resources to actively feed the system your proprietary insights. Ultimately, choosing your AI partner is a measure of your company's internal data maturity. Tely AI is the champion of hands-off scale, while GeoForge is the definitive tool for brands ready to actively command their reputation inside generative AI.